Have you noticed, beloved, every moment of your life, it's always making a decision. Some are small decisions, some are big decisions, but they do have a big impact into how we direct the course of our destiny. So, have you noticed also the debate is always between your heart and your mind? The heart says one thing, the mind says some other thing, and then you get confused and then you're torn apart. So, beloved, don't be torturing yourself making the right decision. Making a decision when you're compulsive and you're forcing it, and it comes from ego or personality or from your mind, it's always prone to be the wrong decision. And nobody can make the decision for you. Often, if you notice that also, that you want someone else to make the decision for you, you're seeking advice, you ask this one and that other one, your friends, your family, your beloved husband or wife, or so even the neighbor. Just go back inward and allow you divine presence, you spirit, to rise. So through meditation, and hopefully you're doing sadhana, just forget about it. Whatever is the decision you need to make, take some time. Hopefully you have the luxury of time, because making a decision that is rushed is very likely to be the wrong decision. So what I have noticed and experienced, and in my own life, and when I look at my I would say my babies, follower, whatever you may call them, around, most people make decisions based on their ego, personality, and their mind. And it's stuck into their asmita, in their ego identification. So, meaning that you make a decision that is based more on a mental level. So, to really come to a beautiful decision that you feel at ease, at peace, and you know you made the right decision, you want to transcend the food body, what we call the Ananda Maya Kosha. Devi Ma discussed all the different envelope in the other video and in the program, Becoming the Light Inner Journey. So you want to cross the physical body, which is the food body, the mental body, the Mano Maya Kosha, and the pranic body, the energetic field, to really tap into the Vishvaya Maya Kosha, into the etheric field, that what I call the cosmic mind, where it's a decision of a different vibration. It's not a decision based on a logical or compulsion or on ego. So first you have to get out of the way. Allow you divine presence to lead you, your own divinity, to make that decision. So what has worked best is just forget about it. Whatever it is, don't torture yourself or torment yourself. I must make a decision now. I must make. Have you noticed the mind is like that? It drives you nuts, and you got to make a decision now. Otherwise, you don't feel at ease or at peace. Do it as a sadhana. Do it as a practice for you to learn about yourself. So go back, first of all, to your conscious mindful breath. Bring yourself to the present moment, and then just completely let go of whatever it is that is the question you're asking, the battle that's going within in making that right decision. And then you forget, completely forget. Go on, do what you need to do, and let it go. Completely surrender to the highest power, meaning to your own soul or divinity, or truly to God, what we call in so many names. So you rest in the divine within yourself. Just know that you are going to make the right decision, and then you forget. And if I look back at my own life, or even at my baby's life, the best decision was always made when it always served your highest good. So when you let it go, like completely let go, you will notice out of a sudden you have an epiphany, you have a revelation. You could call it even an inner knowing. It's an inner knowing, an intuition. Like, have you noticed that? It's like maybe days later, a week later, or maybe even 24 hours, you completely forgot, and suddenly, oops, it just pop up like that into your mind, into your heart, into your energy field. It's actually not even into the mind, it's a different level of vibration, and that you just, it's an inner knowing. Devi Ma call it an inner knowing. And you know it doesn't come from your mind or from ego. Now, you pay attention to that, because that, if that inner knowing comes very strongly, and ask yourself then, is my answer inclusive? Is it benefiting all living beings on the planet? Does it serve my highest growth, my spiritual journey, my spiritual growth? Does it serve my own evolution? And so if the answer is yes, then it's very likely it's a very wise decision. But you need to make the space, and in a state of surrender, which we're going to talk in the next video, what really is surrender, to really allow a deep sense of bowing down, of accepting whatever it is, the decision will be the right decision. How can you make a wrong decision? Because if it serves your highest good, your unfoldment, your spiritual unfoldment, and you grow, and it benefits all living beings, it sure is the right decision for you. You have to trust the divine within yourself, your own inner divinity, that it knows better what is right for you at this time for your life. So there is no right decision and wrong decision per se, because what's right for you might be wrong for someone else, and what's wrong for you now might be right for someone else. So that's why asking around, especially your friends, and allowing them to influence your mind or your ego, because that's what happened, energetically. If you start seeking so much advice from everyone, you will get even more confused, and that's when the debate between the heart and the mind start happening. Best you create some emptiness, go for a beautiful walking meditation in the mountains, go chant some very invigorating mantra, and go at the ocean. The same, you could do a walking meditation there, and you will see, and you sit there, you have a deep, profound meditation, and suddenly, oops, the answer will come to you. And you know what? When the answer comes and you ask those fundamental questions, is it inclusive? Is it embracing everyone as myself? Is it serving my higher purpose? Then you will know this is a wise decision for you. It's actually quite easy when you make the space and in a state of surrender, of bowing down. It's like, it's not your will anymore. And that's when grace just starts flowing into your life. And you bring a sense of equanimity, of ease within your heart and your mind. And then you tap straight through the cosmic mind to the Vishvaya Maya Kosha, where it's a decision not based on your personality. It's a higher frequency, a higher vibrational decision that will serve your unfoldment and your liberation and your enlightenment. And it will benefit everyone around you.